Now, this is just a reflection on the match that happened yesterday between Arsenal and Tottenham. And of course, you must know by now that we lost 1-0. And I have to say, I wasn't too hopeful when the match was going to come round. I actually had Arsenal to lose 2-1. The reason being because the old story, the manager has to go. He's inept. He can't prepare the team mentally. It's a North London derby. How can they not be prepared? The only player I would probably say that actually performed fairly well enough was maybe Monreal. All the other players were literally just so far off the pace of the match. And the same player again, Kane, Harry Kane, always rises to occasions, yeah, and he scored. Three defenders around Harry Kane, and not one of them could put a challenge in. So it's terrible. And this is just the demise of Arsenal Football Club under Arsene Wenger. Arsene Wenger, thanks for the memories, but it's time to go. You have to go. Unfortunately, the board are not going to sack him because they've never been in a position to sack a manager before, and the majority of them, if not all of them, they're not football people. They're just business people. So, where do we go from here? Well, we can go one of two ways. We can continue until Arsene Wenger's contract finishes, or he could walk away from the club. And maybe another opportunity or another option could be that the board actually grows some nuts and they sack this guy. And yesterday kind of proved that really no matter how much money we invest in the team, under Arsene Wenger, we're going to still look inept. And just another point, when I actually thought about it was, they stopped the supply line to Aubameyang, Lacazette to a certain extent, even though he came on for the last 10 minutes. But when you stop the supply line to the strikers, for us, it's just an end game. So why could we not do this? Why couldn't Arsene Wenger prepare his players, come out of the blocks very, very quickly, yeah, close them down? We all know we're not a defensive team. We are predominantly an attacking team. Play to our strengths. So what you saw yesterday was a team not comfortable with playing a defensive way. That is not the way that Arsenal plays. And just one other thing as well about the defence. Koscielny is not world class. There's always one or two or three or even four mistakes in his performance. Mustafi, I have to say, you know what? They do have to tell him, stay on your feet. Even as a footballer, when I was playing football, we were told, don't dive in, don't jump in, stay on your feet. One, you could be prone to getting a yellow card. And two, you could get sent off. So what I don't understand is, why isn't someone on the coaching staff telling Mustafi, stay on your feet? Yeah? If they're near the byline, don't jump in, see them off, see them out. Or play them away from the penalty area. Or see them out at the byline. These things are happening once too often. So again, the question is, where do we go from here? Arsenal are just so inconsistent. You saw that we beat Everton quite easily, and then the North London derby, the team weren't up for it. So I'm just thinking, are the players playing for Arsene Wenger? Are they really playing for him? Do they literally want to see him gone out the back door? Or out of the door? Because this is almost the same team that beat Chelsea in the FA Cup final. And they were up for it. And just a last point I'm going to make about Ozil. For me, my personal point of view is, for the big matches, he does not turn up. He doesn't turn up. He's elusive. He's Mr. Invisible. So Arsenal, for the big matches, we can't carry players. Everyone has to be up for the match. Yeah, everyone has to run out their hearts. And if that doesn't happen, then we're going to get the same result that we got on Saturday, where you saw, I mean, Arsenal, literally, we should have lost maybe 5 or 6-0. And what I don't understand is the last 10 minutes when Lacazette did come on, yeah, we had a chance. And I think, you know what, this guy has lost his confidence. I'm not sure why Arsene Wenger keeps taking him off, you know, before, I mean, the 60th, 70th, 75th minute. Now, speaking to a mate of mine, he said to me, well, the thing is, Lacazette looks tired. And I said, well, the thing is, you know, he's a world-class player. He's an international. So what I was told is, but the thing is, you have to remember, he played in the French league, and this is the Premier League. So he can understand him being taken off. But the thing is, as a striker, our, you know, second record buy, he would want to play the 90 minutes. So again, the end result is you can see the guy has lost his confidence. And it doesn't matter if we had Messi, Ronaldo, any of the top players or strikers in the world, we would get the same result because Arsene Wenger is the manager. Personally, I want the board out as well as Arsene Wenger, but in this case, you can't blame the board because they've given him the money. They've given him the money and he spent the money, but it just goes to show how he has become yesterday's man. So, I don't know. I don't know where we go from here. I mean, I'm going to continue supporting Arsenal because I'm Arsenal through and through. You have to support the team through, you know, through the good times and the bad times. But it's soul destroying, literally, watching Arsenal, you know, my team that I supported since 1978, you know, going the way that it's going. You know, forget about the money side. You know, I'm a genuine supporter who wants Arsenal to be winning cups and challenging for the title. And unfortunately, that's not going to happen whilst we still have Arsene Wenger as the manager of Arsenal Football Club.